Welcome back to Cliburn Kids. I'm Buddy Bray. I'm your host for these programs. We come to you from downtown Fort Worth. The Steinway Piano Gallery is gracious enough to host us for these programs. This is another episode of How Many Hands? How many hands does it take to play the piano anyway? We've seen in a previous episode, a lot of you saw this, that I played the piano and only used this hand, my left hand, to play a whole piece of music. And then usually, of course, I use both my hands. But then in a couple of episodes, we've also had my friend Evan Mitchell join us. And he used his two hands, and I used my two hands, and we played the same piece of music, written for four hands. We're going to do something a little bit like that today. It's going to be a little bit different, though. We're going to do a piece by Sergei Rachmaninoff. It's a waltz by Rachmaninoff. And I want you to watch Evan's part, just his part. Take a look. Evan is, of course, a brilliant pianist. Did you notice, though, that he played sort of from the bottom of the piano up to about the middle, but he didn't go beyond that? There was a reason for that. Take a look at this part. That's a new friend that you haven't met yet, Nachiko Ejiri. Nachiko and Evan are already friends. In fact, they're married to each other. And did you notice that in Nachiko's part, she was playing sort of on the highest part of the piano? But here's what I think. I don't think either of those parts sounds exactly right by itself. Evan's part sounds really good, but there's something missing. And then Nachiko's part sounds really good also, but something is missing. It might be better if we put them both together. Take a look at this. Now, of course, that sounds a lot better, and we are accustomed to four hands playing the piano. Somebody takes from the bottom up to the middle, and somebody takes the high keys. Now, I noticed, though, in Nachiko's part, she confined herself almost all to the high keys. There's a whole region in the middle that nobody was playing. And here's my question. What if there was another person? What if there was another part? Take a look at this. Now, by confining myself to just the middle keys, I can sort of squeeze in between Evan's part and Nachiko's part, and we can play a whole piece of music with three people. Six hands, really written to be played on the same piano at the same time. It's only one of the very few pieces of music that are like that, written for six hands. We're going to do the whole performance for you now. Here is the Waltz for Piano, Six Hands by Sergei Rachmaninoff. I'm joined by my friends Evan Mitchell and Nachiko Ejiri. Rachmaninoff's Waltz for 6 hands. You were watching Evan Mitchell and Natsuko Ejeri, and also me in the middle. I squeezed myself in the middle for a third part, 6 hands at the same time. Our next episode is called Lenny and Lucas. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the episode, but I might just tell you for now that they play a sort of fascinating game of Simon Says, and they have other musical conversations as well. That's all coming up in episode 18 of Cliburn Kids. I'm Buddy Bray. Thanks for watching.